Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk.
What's up? Big Herc 916, getting down with another Prison Talk. You know, man, I see some of these crazy shootouts on IG, right? In these rural neighborhoods, and it's not like they're trying to even be slick about them. They're just shooting it out. It doesn't matter, you know, if it's nighttime, daytime, who's around. They're carrying on as though they're in really civil combat. You know, that you're in Iraq or maybe Afghanistan somewhere, and you know, doing an actual mission.
Surveillance footage of a full-blown gunfight happening on the streets of Minneapolis. Nicollet and 19th.
And I'm like, dude, nobody wants to have National Guard or the military walk around the streets. But this is what you don't get. Not everybody is running around with blowers, with heaters, with Dracos, you know, with these different things, participating in this type of activity. And back in the day, you know, when you were a hitter, or, you know, you're trying to get money, you know, these guys ain't even trying to get money no more. I think they're just doing it to, you know, brag about how many people they shot at. But usually guys were low key. You didn't even want your business out there like that. You wanted to be able to make money. And the dudes who were making money, like, dude, don't bring that heat around here. Don't make the block hot. You know, we don't want attention. These dudes don't care about the attention. They embrace the attention. They go on Instagram. They're bragging about, you know, this is what they do. They're not even, you know, they don't care about the female. They don't care about the bag. They just want to be shooting the gun. They get off on the firing of the pistol or the Draco or the semi-auto or the auto. That's what they get excited about. They embrace combat in the streets. And my thing is like, dude, okay, you haven't took any classes at the firing range. You don't have your license. If you want to really be a G like that, why not just go into the military and do it and you know, get paid, get the travel, get the benefits, and actually be in a competitive environment where maybe, you know, the people you're shooting at maybe actually are shooting back. You know, it just blows me away. And then, you know, the community, we don't want them here, but you're cool. I mean, you're cool with this stuff going on in your neighborhoods, with your constituents having to deal with this type of nonsense. And I'm not trying to be no goody two should be, oh man, but who wants to live like that? As you get older and you see like you got a nice place, you got kids, you got families. Who wants to live in an environment where it's shoot 'em up, bang, bang? Businesses don't want to be there. The property value goes down. You're damaging property value. You're making it hot for people who were trying to get their hustle on. They're not able to do anything. You know, that game is just, it's out the window. And you're setting yourself up for a life sentence. You're shooting all those bullets, bro. Do you know what your deal's going to be? You're shooting a Draco on there. Your deal with all them bullets, if you randomly hit you might hit somebody who doesn't have anything to do with what you're shooting at. Dude, you're looking at 25 to life. Attempted murder. How stupid is that, man? But, you know, this stuff is kind of glorified now. you see so much of it. Guys want to be like, oh man, that was me shooting at that one, that one video, man. Oh yeah, that was, I got 8 bodies. I done busted on 8 dudes. It's like guys are happy to be bragging about that. Then they get in jail, and then they're told what to do. They're told what to do by the guard. They're told what to do by the warden. They're told what to do by their homies. They're told what to do because of prison politics. All because, and there's young dudes, you're throwing your whole life away for nothing. Because you wanted to show that you can get down like that. Then you go back home, and then you're asking your mom and them to put up bail money, and they ain't got it. You're asking them to put up bail money. Hey, who wants to put up bail money for your hard-headed ass? You the one who up in there for shooting. And now you want them to sacrifice their car, their home, their deed to the house for you? Dude, it's a wrap. Once you do stupid shit like that, there's a consequence to it. I didn't mean to hit them. Well, you hit them and that's a wrap, bro. You better hope nobody dies. Might be capital punishment. Look it up. None of you guys know anything about indictments, about charges or anything. So you go in there dumb as shit. And then look at your attorney to help you out. Bail me out of this. Man, you're like urban terrorists, man. Stupid ass urban terrorists, man. Not thinking. And then get mad when somebody call you on it and you want to go off on them. But you're the one who's throwing away your life when you could be doing so much more. Leave a comment, share the channel. Big Kirk 916 Prison Talk.